Is this what YouTube's become?
This is a $1 billion.
Welcome to the top 17 most garbage tech fail.
A couple weeks ago, I bought an
Loud
Indy
screaming,
car
tons of movement, trying to keep your attention at every second, and I get it. It's called retention editing. They're just trying to keep your attention at every second by hitting you again and again with a dopamine hit over and over, every 3 to 5 seconds. And due to the immense success of channels like Mr. Beast, every single channel you see out there nowadays seems to be replicating his style because they want to get as many views as possible, so the algorithm will promote their content. But after several years of seeing the exact same thing over and over every single day on YouTube from every single creator, we're exhausted. We're tired of getting hit with dopamine instead of getting real connections and real value inside videos. And sure, retention videos still work great for a younger audience, but you notice that the views start to drop down because it attracts a younger audience, people who typically don't have money to spend on products, which is the whole point of YouTube. Hey, I'm editing this video right now, and I just want to clarify my point that it is not the whole point of YouTube is to sell products and make money. For YouTube, the back end of YouTube, the business model as a whole is to drive ads to get money going through their system. If advertisers are not pumping in advertisements or products, then essentially there's no money for YouTube in the back end. So that's why when I say it's all about selling products and advertisements, it's not about selling products, you as the creator or as the viewer, but as an advertiser business model. That's the point I'm trying to make here. And yes, I get it. YouTube is about keeping people on the platform as long as possible, but advertisers are a big player in why YouTube is even a thing right now. If advertisers are not making money from the viewer, they're not going to push advertisements in front of them. Hence, the younger audience, they don't make a lot of money off of them, so they're not wanting to push their ads onto that type of content, which YouTube, the algorithm, notices and will start to push longer form content that is a lot slower paced instead of something that is just highly retention. Plus, as a viewer and a creator, it's just exhausting. Every single video looks exactly the same. You're getting hit again and again with dopamine instead of getting a real connection. You want a change of pace. You've had a long day of work, and then that's what you get hit with. Video after video. People want a change of space, and they want to actually connect with you, the creator. And as an editor, it creates editor overload. You're working way more than you normally would on a video because you got to get more and more retention hacks, more sound effects, more color grading, more flashing across the screen just to try to get more views, only to see that your video is a 10 out of 10 and it tanked. And I get it. We all want the instant validation. We want to get as many views as possible. But once you get to a certain threshold, that becomes the new criteria. That becomes the new expectation. And the second you fall short, that's when you get disappointed. So you work even harder on the next project, trying to get to the next level or at least stay to par. But that is what quickly leads to creator burnout and why so many people right now are leaving YouTube. This is what's leading the primary change in the YouTube algorithm right now. That's why you're seeing more and more content, less highly edited, and more videos that are just raw. Now, I'm not saying that you should just completely not edit your video and just sit down in front of a camera and ramble on. But what I am saying is your audience wants to connect with you. They want to get value from you. They don't want another dopamine hit to get their attention. They want to know the real information. They want to connect with you. They want to know how to do X, Y, and Z if you're an educational channel or whatever that you are bringing on the day. They want to know what's going on in your life. Vlog style is becoming the new norm on YouTube, which don't get me wrong, I enjoy, but majority of the content I watch, if you're similar to me, is educational and you just want to know how to do something in the shortest amount of time in the simplest way to be explained. That way you can understand it and digest that information in a much faster way. In a sense, you could say the new style of YouTube is actually more like the old style of YouTube. I wouldn't say it was created by, but it was definitely pioneered by Casey Neistat.
I just want to do YouTube where I don't have to answer to anyone.
But he's not the only one creating this kind of content. Sam Sulek is a big player right now that has been blowing up lately. Life of Riza, another creator that's capturing the heart and minds of millions of people around the world. And there's a ton of other creators that you know and love that have been doing this for years or that are just starting up and making a massive impact in this space. Obviously, I can't list them all, but here's a few of my favorite and notable creators currently. But with this rapid change in YouTube, does that mean we're going to see a massive shift? Not exactly. See, you should still plan your videos out. You should still try to create good quality by having optimal lighting, good sounding audio, and obviously, you want to script or at least have some sort of structure to your video. Otherwise, it's just going to be people getting on camera, rambling, and no cuts, no edits. That is just going to be a boring video to watch. And look, it's okay to make mistakes. Perfectionism, that's something I struggle with all the time. That's why I haven't posted a lot of videos recently instead of as many as I'd like to, because I get in a perfectionism trap. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to have a bad video. You shouldn't be focusing on getting views and subscribers, just doing the best you can on making a valuable video that you would like yourself and that you think your audience would like as well. And sure, you're still going to see me do some retention editing on my short form content where I do a lot of sound effects, a lot of sound design, and adding in music, which music is great to add to any video. Just make sure that you're using the right emotion, the right feel of the music for the emotion you're trying to portray, because obviously music can make or break a video, but not having any is just as fine. And if you're new to being on camera, you don't need to scream at your audience. You don't need to scream at the camera. Think of the camera as a personal friend that you're having a one-on-one deep conversation with, that you have some exciting news to share, or you need to have a deep conversation. You don't need to be shy. Just talk to them like they are your friend. Like the camera is your friend. You are my friend. I know, I get it. It's a little cheesy and corny, but still, that is the best way to communicate on camera, is acting as if they are your best friend, that you have something exciting to share about. Just remember, your goal should be about connecting with new people and not getting as many views and subscribers as possible. But if views and subscribers is all you care about, check out this video right here where I made shorts every single day for the last 210 days just to see how it would react on my channel, since my channel was essentially dead. The results may surprise you.